So here I am at the base of this tree. You can see that it was just planted into a tree pit. You can see that the roots are in fact were kind of already girdling roots. They were running around the side of the previous tree pit. So this tree pit's been enlarged, but only by about 200 or 300 millimeters all round, which is certainly not going to be enough. But some effort to try and give the tree a little bit more space. Now this is not an easy place for things to grow. I mean, not much else. I mean, Ficus microcarpa can handle it. A lot of more delicate species couldn't do so. But this gives you an idea of the size of tree that you can expect after a certain number of years. And what a wonderful canopy it's providing. It's fantastic, wonderful tree. But there is another funny fact about this tree I want to show you. Ta-da! Okay, so here we are, Ficus microcarpa, the 623rd tree of the greening Wanchai scheme, planted by Mr. John Denver, American country singer, on the 27th of April 1994. So the reason this is useful is because it gives you the date when the tree was planted. So you know now what 26 years of Ficus microcarpa looks like in the street. I'm not sure how popular John Denver is these days, but he was a big name then. And kind of bizarre that he was that this tree was planted by him. I don't know what he was doing here other than planting this tree. I mean, I suppose singing, I suppose. Anyway, you can look up John Denver, and then you can play Country Road, which is one of his famous songs, which is probably about a road that's unlike Johnston Road as you could possibly imagine on this earth. But anyway, interesting that when you see something like this, that plaque gives you the date of when the tree was planted. And this gives you an insight into the kind of size of tree that you can expect after a certain number of years. So there's 26 years worth of Ficus microcarpa. Right now I'm standing at the junction of Johnston Road, Wanchai Road, and Fleming Road over here. And I just want to bring your attention to this street tree here. Now, because of the configuration of the footpath, this is the only place where the footpath is wide enough to get a tree in. And this is, surprise, surprise, Ficus microcarpa. And this was planted, I think, in the early 90s as part of the Wanchai. There was a Wanchai greening project undertaken by the district officer of the Home Affairs Department, Peter Mann, in the late 1980s and early 1990s. And this is one of those trees, one of them that survived and has done very well. It's been pruned back quite a bit, actually, over the to stop it pushing out into the road, bumping into the buses and what have you. I'm going to cross the road in a moment, and we'll get a closer look because there's something I want to tell you about this tree.